Hey, are you just waiting to write your dissertation, or you're just getting ready to start writing your dissertation, but feel like your topic is still a little too broad? Or are you the student like I was when I was a doctoral student that has 18 ideas swirling in my head, but not sure which one to go with for your dissertation? If so, on this Done Dissertation Pro Tip video, I'm going to share with you how to narrow down your dissertation topic so that you can move forward in this process with ease. Again, my name is Dr. Ramon Goings, and I'm founder of Done Dissertation, where our goal is to help doctoral students write and defend a dissertation in 1 year or less by demystifying the process. And on these pro tip series videos, I want to share with you actionable strategies within 10 minutes or less that will help you accomplish a goal that will get you one step closer to finishing your dissertation. So, as I mentioned in this video, I want to talk about how to narrow down your actual dissertation topic. This is something that I know you're trying to figure out how to do. You want to get done with this process, and you realize that the sooner you narrow down this topic, the faster it will go for you. And I'm going to give you a sentence stem and structure that you can use. And if you're able to be able to go through the sentence structure exercise and apply it to your own work, I promise you, your dissertation topic will have been narrowed down and clear and to the point. So let's get into it. I want to first give you some brainstorming questions and ideas to consider as you are, thinking about possibly, figuring out what you want to write your dissertation on. And so the first thing, if you're like figuring out you're struggling, you're not quite sure what you want to do with this, think about your classes, right? What classes were of interest when you were in your coursework phase? I find that those classes and those topics that you found interest in might be a way to help you start to then narrow in on your topic, because we can have a lot of different, take a lot of different classes in our doctoral programs, but having a one particular class, even a particular author and what they write about, might be something that will help guide you on how to start narrowing your topic. Second, like, what areas do you have real life application and experience? So I know some of you all who are in doctoral programs are practitioners in the discipline that you are getting your doctorate in. So it might be something where you can zero in on a topic based on something that you experience in your own practice. There's nothing wrong with doing a dissertation that helps not only the scholarly community, but also helps, organizations and work that you're currently doing. Also, what areas of research are you most comfortable with? For instance, as you're thinking about narrowing your topic, one of the things to consider is methodology, right? And so if you've gotten to a point in your doctoral program where you don't feel as comfortable with your methods, this is something that you want to consider. So, for instance, if you're someone who's thinking about doing a quantitative dissertation and recognize that the skill set that you develop while in your doc program doesn't lend itself well to doing quantitative work, maybe that's not the topic you want to roll with, right? And so again, these are things that I want you to consider as you're trying to develop and narrow in down on your topic. Also, what scholarly literature do you enjoy reading? There might be a particular area of interest that you develop that wasn't necessarily in your coursework, but it was something that you enjoyed reading that you can connect to your discipline. And so that sometimes is a place to start from when you're trying to narrow in your topic. And then this last question, and I want us to really think about this hard and consider it, is, do you have a way to gather the data needed for your study? This is really, really important and something you got to consider before it's too late. Like, do you have the data, or do you have access, or are you able to develop the relationships that you need to get access to the data? Because that should be part of your process in order to narrow down your topic. For instance, it makes no sense. Let's say, for instance, you wanted to study athletes and you decide that, hey, I'm going to study the experiences of NBA players who go back to college, right? But you recognize that you have no connection to the NBA players. That would not make for a good dissertation. Even though the topic is clear, it would not be a good dissertation for you, because that's not something that you could easily implement in your own, you know, at least the time frame that you have to get a dissertation done. Because remember, you need relationships to get data. Even if you're doing archival work, like, do you have relationships with the place or places that you're going to need to get these archival data from? These are all something considering, and this is part of the process to actually narrow in your topic. You want to start considering this now, because when you start writing and you recognize that you can't get the data that you want to for your dissertation, you have to make a pivot. And sometimes that pivot can be a small one where you're just changing the population you're working with, or it could be a drastic one where you have to scrap the whole topic altogether. So again, this is something I want you to consider as you are thinking through potential topic ideas for your dissertation. Then once you do this, I want to give you something to consider. And this is how you know where you're at a point where you have it down in terms of what you want to do with your dissertation. And here is the expression that I want you to start thinking about. And this is something that's going to happen to you over and over again. And it's something I want you to get down. This framework, this is just a framework for you to think through your topic. If you can insert where the highlighted portions are, what you're going to do, this will make a world of difference. And if you're able to do this, it was clear and concise. I'm going to give an example here in a sec. You'll be on your way, and that's what is a signal to faculty to that you have your topic narrowed down. And here's what why I'm sharing this, because as you go to conferences, as you talk to your dissertation chairs or committee members, you're going to get this question: hey, so and so, what's your dissertation focused on? And you have to be able to give them like this short elevator pitch of what it's on, and then it opens up more questions. But you got to have this tight and to the point. And so this is an example. In my dissertation, I seek to, and you can use the words like investigate, understand, explore, you enter whatever word you want to there, and then the phenomena that you're exploring, whatever it is that your topic is exploring of the population, or maybe some specifics about what's happening with your topic at or in a research setting, if that's the type of study that you're doing. And so I want to give you an example of how this looks from my own dissertation work, and how when people would ask me, hey, Dr. Goings or Ramon at the time, what was your dissertation about? This is what I would tell them. I'll say, in my dissertation, I seek to investigate the academic and social experiences of high-achieving Black men who attend a historically Black college or university. That was what I would do. And if I wanted to give them a little more information within the statement, I might have said, in my dissertation, I seek to investigate the academic and social experiences of high-achieving Black men, with high achieving being defined as a 3.0 GPA or higher, of men who attend a historically Black college or university. That might have been where the extent I got, because then here is clear and concise of what I want to do. Now it opens up another question. Well, hey, how are you going to approach that? Or maybe what is your particular methodological approach? And so then I can get into talking about phenomenology and how I plan to approach it. So those things start to matter. But I want you first to really take the time to practice and get under your belt the brainstorming questions first, then being able to get this under your belt second, what your dissertation actually plans to do. This is a great model and frame for this, and it'll make your life so much easier. I promise you. You don't want to go into this process not having a pretty solid understanding of this, because what will end up happening is that you'll spend a lot of your time going back and forth with the chair committee because your topic's not narrow enough yet. And what I would like for you to do, if you're interested, go ahead in the comments, drop in this phrase in terms of what your topic is, and that we can even like on the comments let you know like this is good or this is not clear, and point you in the right direction. Like this is something we want to be able to provide a support to you all as you're thinking through this journey and getting your topic narrowed down. And so I hope this was helpful. Again, on this Done Dissertation Pro Tip series, I want to give you actionable strategies within 10 minutes or less that will help you move one step closer to finishing. And I know for some of you all, this might be, of support and something that, you found valuable that will help you get through the process. But I know there are other folks who are looking for more strategy, more insight, more hand holding, more support. And if so, at Done Dissertation, we have what's called our Velocity Coaching Program. And our goal is to help you write and defend your dissertation within 1 year. So if you're someone who is looking for that support, you can visit www.velocitydissertation.com, or you can pause this video or just scan the QR code that is here on your screen. It will take you right to our page so you can learn more about our program and get the support that you need. Because again, I don't want to see folks going through these doctoral programs not getting the insights. And you can imagine it based on the information given in this quick video, how we help our clients with more in-depth, more support, feedback on your work, all these components that really make the process manageable for you as a doctoral student. So if you're interested, you can go to www.velocitydissertation.com. And with that said, I want to say thank you all so much for tuning to this episode of Done Dissertation Pro Tip. I'm Dr. Ramon Goings, founder of Done Dissertation, and our goal is to help demystify the dissertation process so that you can write and defend your dissertation in 1 year or less. Please let us know in the comments. Hit the like and subscribe button on YouTube. We would love to hear more from you about topics that you want to learn more about that we can do in about 10 minutes or less. So please let us know, because we want to be of support to you and the doctoral student community. And if you know students who need support and want to narrow their topics down, please send them this video. So until next time, I wish you all well, and I wish you all a done dissertation. Take care.